be too long of a name to get through. Oh gosh, okay, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. Oh, I forgot how to stream. How does one stream? Someone tell me, because I don't know. Gosh, my voice is still not fully there. God damn it. Hello, Rastam. Hello, hello, hello. How have you been? How have you been? I've been away for such a long time. It's actually kind of insane. There was this thing that I wanted to. This. Yes, I wanted to set up this. This is like the wind. Yeah, he's like my winds. They come out of nowhere and they embarrass me. No, what? No, I didn't mean that, Rasta. I did not mean that. It was just a bad joke. It was just a bad joke. I'm trying to fix myself a little because I'm kinda off today. This is fine, right? Is this fine? Hello, Fonzie. Hello, NP. How are you all doing? Hello, Psycho. Yes. Now I'm slightly to the left, am I not? I am. Why is it so that, like, in the app, where I set it up, it looks like, it looks fine, but then I look at the stream preview and I'm slightly to the, why is it, this is a lie. I'm being cheated and everything. I'm here. Oh, hello, how are you doing, Luigi? How are you doing? We shouldn't have spent that night. Now my voice is broken, my throat is, oh no. What night though? I've been playing Monster Hunter solo. You left me alone. I had to play Monster Hunter on my own. On my very own. How is that possible? You're alive? Yes. Hello, Brett. Yes, I'm actually alive. Somewhat. Still kinda sick. But you never invited me again. You have to read the air. God, I'm acting like a stereotypical girl. I want to do the big fights with you. Yeah, I just been fighting the monkey boss. I'll give you the earbites in a second, Brad. Just let me drink some more mint tea, because that, I don't know if that's good for you, but I drink it because it helps to clean my sinuses a little, or at least feel like they're cleaner. Hint. They are not. I'm well off, boy. I see you've gotten sus. What? No. I've never been sus. I'm an absolutely upstanding citizen of the Elven Kingdom that was, well, according to my lore, which I have not written, it was like destroyed. So you might not know what the law is there, but I assure you I am an upstanding citizen and I have not broken any law. Plural. You never wear a shirt. No, I don't. Why would I wear a shirt? Come on. Why would I wear a shirt? Is there a reason to wear a shirt? Like, if your body is not an android body, I can understand it, because I'm getting cold, I'm so weak, such the weakness of flesh, right? But when I'm an elf with an android body, I don't care. I don't care. I could run around with my thing dangling in the wind and it would still be warm. Shirts are just cuffs for your body. Exactly. And listen, I can actually, can you hear that? I'm actually shirtless. I'm the lawn. Okay, now now the earbuds, right? Earbuds. That's a weird start after returning after like 2 weeks. Because I streamed like once in 2 weeks. That's horrible. That is horrible. The F, I mean Team Fortress. I did play Team Fortress back in the day. Oh no, I'm gonna get a coughing fit in a second. Throat. Hang on there. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Do you guys want to have like a coughing fit ASMR? Is that something you you'd want to hear? That would be new. I think I might have been like I might become like the first that does coughing ASMR. Just change your throat with a new one. Aren't you an Android? No. The thing is, my, like, after like here, I'm human. Well, not human, but meat. Like neck down is basically robot, so I can't do that. Sorry. And I was unlucky enough to get an infection where I could get an infection. That's bad. That's bad. Don't jump scare us early in the stream. Why would I would never. I would never jump scare you. What do you mean? Me? Jump scaring you? Never. Never. Boo. I would never go back on my word, right? No. I'm loyal as they come. I'm as loyal as they come. God. Well, that's a way to go back to streaming. Trick to touch his elf ear. Yeah. Oh my god, the coloring of the thingy I'm using makes my blush look very extreme. It looks like I have a fever. And the only prescription is more elf maidens. There are so many nice elf figurines. I don't know what to do. There's so many nice elf figurines, and man, I don't wanna. I really don't want to buy them, but I really want to have them. You know? Do you understand my dilemma? When you want to have something, but you don't want to buy it. You good? Yes, I'm good. Hello, Trip. How are you doing? I hope you are good. I am kind of sick still, but overall, I could have been worse. I've been worse yesterday, and a day before that, and a day before that, and you can go like a week back, and I sounded like the girl from the Grudge. The Grudge. You know that, I still do have a bit of in my voice, but it's not as bad as it was. I have like this Valley Girl thing going on. Oh god, no. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. But You'll just have to live with that for now. If you don't want to buy it and steal, no, no, just know that my class is ranger, not thief. I know a lot of people confuse those two classes because thief is sometimes called a rogue, and some people write it as rouge. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But yeah, some people think, oh, you use a bow, you probably steal things too. I'm like, no, I just like animals. And then they look at me very weirdly. Grunge, the hard rock adaptation was an odd choice, but could have been worse. I used to play in a grunge band, did I tell you guys? I did. But I told you again. And what are you gonna do? What can you do? I actually have a grungy voice now. I could sing about getting drunk and losing my house and being misunderstood by the world with a raspy voice like this. You want pops? Let's see if my lips are moist enough for the pops. Otherwise, I'll need help moistening them up. Ouch. Ouch. Basil, why did it hurt me so? Is that a way to greet your old friend after 2 weeks of not being around? Throwing stuff at you? At least throw yourself at me, so I can hug you instead. That's what you get. Oh, so you're a tsundere. Okay, I'll get that. I get that. I would think tsunderes have gone out of fashion. I really do need to moisten my mouth. Ouch. Oh no, I put my water at the very end of the bed. Okay guys, so we have two choices. Either I risk it and I pull on the bed cover to get the water to reach me, or I pick option 3. Or I don't drink at all. 4? Guys, I need to get the water somehow. I need to either stand up and go there and get it, or bring it to me, or I can use telekinesis and or ask someone to bring it to me, which I'm not gonna do. Get your dog to get. My dog is outside. 34? What? Meadowin Vera became a video editor a while ago. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I'll keep that in mind in case I need something edited. Well, I do need something edited. A lot of stuff that I should have edited in the past, but I just don't have the patience for. But I also don't have the money for it. So it's a bit of like a dead end. Whistle and the rats will assemble and carry it. Okay. I'll try. Oh wait, there's an issue. There's an issue. I don't know how to whistle. That's my attempt at whistling. I can't whistle. I can kind of whistle if I like suck the air in. But that's like a fake whistle. It's like a whistle. What's whistle the other way around? I'll see you. I'll see you. I'll see you. Whistle, no. I can't whistle, Psycho. I told you. I can do the inverted whistle, and that's not really viable. Okay, no. Give me a sec. I'll grab the water, drink a little, and I'll be back. I'm not muting. I'm not muting. I'm still here. I swear. There's still quite a bit left. I thought it was like the. I thought it was like. I thought I had like a very little, very little left. But no. Oh my god, look up a YouTube video on how to whistle. I've tried to learn how to whistle and I can't do it to save my life. There are only ways to play. What? Huh? I'd love to for you someday. Oh, he needs on his OnlyFans content. No, Basil, what are you implying? I have no OnlyFans. I have only elves. But that's unless any of you guys are elves, you will not be able to. You will not be able to have an account there. Sorry about that. Hear it, girls? His tongue can't whistle. Yeah, and it doesn't go out too far either, so sorry about that. I know, it's a downer. It's a downer. I like dwarves too much to be an elf, sorry. Oh. I mean, okay, I'm gonna... I like dwarves, okay? Dwarves and elves need each other. We're like fire and water, shadow and light. We need each other to exist. Well, water and fire don't. That's the grammatically correct way to say it. Oh, it's dark. I can't see a thing. What happened? Is this how Dark Ages felt like? That they just didn't have light, and that's why they were called Dark Ages? Did the sun just not shine? Can always play that song by Florida. Song by Florida? What's a song by Florida? I didn't know. Tell them to stop getting pissy when I cut down trees for my fortress. Oh, come on. If you cut down trees, that's a different thing. If you want trees, just grow your own. You live long enough to be able to cut down a few forests of your own. You didn't have to just cultivate your own forest, cut it down, profit. And you know what, guys? I need to burp, but I can't reach the mute button. So, okay. Oh, that was the wrong mute button. I muted myself on Discord, but my burp went away, so never mind. It's pronounced Florida, right, and it's a song called Whistle, but it's not about whistling, if you know what I mean. I don't, and I don't know if I want to know. In other news, I had a week off, and Palworld took over my life. Oh, it also took over Twitter's life, and a lot of Twitter users Life goals. Do you explode when you burp? No, I do not. I do not. I mute when I burp. It's like a safety, because my burps are so epic that everything mutes around me automatically. Yeah, I did play Palworld. It's a pretty good game. It's a lot of fun. It feels very much like their previous game, Craftopia, which I think I think. Why do I always say I think? Funzy might know. Because it's by the same developer. And it's very much just Craftopia, but less janky. And with Pokemon capturing. That's it. People who didn't play Craftopia might go long ways trying to explain what kind of game this is. But yeah, it's just their previous game, but they're the same. Yes, exactly. It's the exact same type of game. Yes, and it's the same devs. I can help you forget about the mute button with hypnosis. Oh, you cannot hypnotize me. You cannot hypnotize me. I think we tried at some point. I was just curious if that even works. And it doesn't work on me, because the thing about hypnosis is you have to be a willing participant, and it's more like it's not really a scientific method. It's more of a form of deep concentration. It's not like in the movies. And if it is like in the movies, then it's a lie, and it's a scam. It's Arc Survival Evolved, but with Pokemon instead of dinosaurs. It's also a good comparison. Yeah, if you played Arc, yeah. Though Arc is first person, right? And this is more like... because this is very much like Legend of Zelda, which... like the new Legend of Zelda. You know, with the open world, the thingies you fly on. What are they called? The floaters. I don't know. Silly dev. He only responds to money. Maybe with bits. It depends on how many. Oh my god, no! I have to cough a little. Give me a sec. Yeah, the glider, exactly. Can play Arc in third person. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. But I never played Arc, so how would I know that? My only connection to Arc is that I think Kason is like a huge Arc fan, and she played it a lot on streams and stuff. What was that? Ghosts? Probably not. Probably not. There are no ghosts. Ghosts don't exist. Vin Diesel is gonna be an Arc too. Is he? Why? What's the point? It's an open world game. You play a custom character. What's the point of a Vin Diesel? Elves, sure, but ghosts, nah. Yeah, elves are like physical beings, so that still works with the rules of the world. Ghosts are just off limits. Same with magic. And portals. Portals can work. Unless you have like an infinite energy source, which by itself is impossible. So why am I talking about this? This is destroying my lore. Guys, stop me. They want to give you a manly scare. If ghosts don't exist, and how to explain Casper. Oh my god, I forgot about Casper. He's the friendly guy. Okay, you got me there, Basil. You got me there. Ghosts exist. Now it will change how I view all the ghost videos that we watch. But only if we see friendly ghosts. If I could tell you, I would, but I don't know. Unless they add static points with quests and map work too. Because technically, there is a story in Arc. Oh, you could say that there are story arcs. And me. I deserve that one. Sorry. Bruh. What bruh? How dare you bruh me? Wait, do I have... Oh, okay. No. You already did ASMR redeems, and I was like, oh wait, did I change the redeems for ASMR ones? 26 minutes into the stream. I'm so fast. I'm as fast as a fast thing. Not yet, Alf. You need to sign these inheritance papers first. But I don't wanna. Humming. Is that actually something that people want to listen to? Oh no, my throat is giving out. I need to... give me a sec. Oh my gosh. That sounded a little weird. Do I think... Can I think of any melody to hum? Can you guys give me any ideas for a melody to hum? That sounds very relaxing, is it? Hydrate? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All-Star? Is that the somebody? Oh no, and my throat made a weird noise. I should have waited for the water to fully go down first. Oh no, and then I need to... give me a second. Oh no, why does making any noises make all the stuff go through my... My invisibeard got caught on the microphone. Sorry about that. Technically, if I wanted to do this justice, I should like start with like hitting the microphone with my head to make like an entrance, like a real entrance, like some Varix Shrek crossover confirmed. No, I mean, you know, if they pay me, I'm always open for cooperation. I'm not greedy. I'm just broke. I have a weird idea. I don't know if that's gonna work. It might be a horrible sound actually, now that I think about it, but I have a lot of like sticky. Let me finish, okay? Let me finish. I have this sticky material. I'm making it sound so bad. Because I was putting, oh god. Chibi had a wound after her surgery, and I had to put some sort of, bandage over her back. And, I bought this sort of sticky pad. It's not really sticky pad, it's more like, I don't know how to call it. I guess it's like a form of, I don't know. It's called elastic. Do you guys know what an elastic is? That's the name for it. Let's see if there's an English name for it here in the packaging. There is none. It's Omnifix Elastic. It's like an elastic sticky band, sort of. And now I'm gonna stick it to the microphone and rip it off. So we're gonna see how this sounds. Now I stuck it to you. So this is gonna be like a... It doesn't really stick that hard. I expected it to stick a lot more. I'm trying to get it to stick harder. Is it gonna... Oh, that one was better, right? It's like I'm waxing your ears. Can you imagine what state your ears would have to be in to need waxing? Do people wax their ears? You know what? I don't want to write wax and ears together in an image search because I'm gonna be disturbed probably, because there's some different wax that's usually associated with ears, you know. Werewolf. I don't know any werewolves, so I could ask if they wax their ears. Do you guys know any werewolves? The only werewolf I recall from like recent like memory, because I feel like werewolves kind of fell off, didn't they? Werewolves are like, werewolves, come on. Werewolves are so 90s. Like Howling to the Moon? Are you serious? How are you gonna be like a brooding hero if you're wait no, now we don't do brooding heroes anymore. Now we do those anti-heroes that do one-liners and they make jokes when serious things happen, and they go like a plane crashes behind them and they look behind them nonchalantly and say like, oh, well, that just happened, and the crowd cheers. You know, those kind of characters. Would that work with a werewolf? I don't think so. They fall in and out of flavor. Yeah, I think it's a case of people not utilizing them well enough. Because every single trope, every single monster can be used well. You just need to have a good idea how to use it in a new way. Because it's always the same story. Whenever I watched a werewolf movie, it was always just, oh, I'm just a normal, say, doctor in a village, or a scientist in a village, and I hear like screaming outside, and no, or I'm like an investigator, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of like deaths that's been happening in the village, and I go out at night with me trusty rifle, and I get assaulted by a normal wolf. Ooh. And I go back to the village and say, I killed the wolf. It was just a normal wolf. And then full moon comes. And the doctor, scientist, slash guy with a rifle starts changing. You know, it's every single time it's the same freaking story. They could use it in a lot more interesting ways, I think. Okay, this doesn't have any. Oh, no, it still has some glue. And yes, I do realize that at some point I will be asked to bite this microphone again. And my lips will be right against that glue that's right now on the mic cover. And that's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be You know what? It's not sticky. It's not sticky. It's fine. I've got to go now for your work-life calls. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please bite the mic. I can just do a hum, 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 hum. Okay, it is a little sticky. It is a little unpleasant. It is a little unpleasant on the lips. That's what she said. What? No. Now my fingers are sticky. Fudge. Thank God I have like alcohol on my desk. And it's oh my gosh. Okay, let's dissolve the sticky substance. Guys, it's not that kind of alcohol, okay? I'm not, I swear, I know I'm Polish, okay? That doesn't mean that oh my, it's just for, cause when I play with my rats, right, they scratch me, okay? Taking, no, shots, no. The only shots you're taking are at me, and I don't agree. I'm not guilty of this one. I swear. Because when I play with my rats, they scratch my neck because I put them right on my shoulder. Right here, as you can see. And they tend to move from one shoulder to the other when they get bored. and they scratch all around my neck, especially when I'm shirtless, which I am not very often. I just do this for streams because, you know, they might not be big, but they're still moobs. What the hell am I saying? And I have to disinfect the wounds that I get from the scratches. I'll give you a simulation. Imagine that you are a neck. God, I have the weirdest ideas for situational roleplays. Okay, imagine you guys are a neck, and I am a rat walking around your neck. How is my roleplay? Did you feel very necky? They got knife hands, chibi knife hands, yeah, chibi scissor hands. She does have the haircut for it. No. Oh gosh. I knew it was gonna be a little tough. I wrote about it on Discord, but I'm taking the weirdest medication I've ever taken. At least the way it works is the weirdest thing I have ever experienced. It's actually like a pill, and it's supposed to help with sinus infections and with coughing. And how it works is it's like based on eucalyptus and mint and stuff like that, and it like you swallow it, it dissolves in your stomach, and then like the vapors go up your like airways and your esophagus, and you just every single time I breathe or like drink something, I feel that like the taste of eucalyptus in my throat. It's really weird. Hello, cool, clever stone. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm just talking about my sinus medification. What? Elf. Get a grip. Get a grip, elf. Medication. Because, as you might notice, I'm slightly nasally. To put it very, very lightly. I mean, it's still better than it was. Oh, I see you have emotes from... Oh no, why? I put myself on this bomb. I already forgot how to read his name. One of those letters were mute. I don't remember which. Help. But a fellow ASMR reader. Well, I'm not much of a reader. I haven't really done many reading streams. I think the only ones that I did were like bad jokes. Yeah, I did a stream where for the whole stream I just read bad jokes that I found on the internet. What else? I think I did some onomatopoeia. Yeah, Japanese onomatopoeia. That was a heavy one. That was some work. I think I have an edited version of it on YouTube. No one watched it though. No one wants to learn Japanese. Everyone wants to know Japanese, but no one wants to learn it. Frickin' lazy bums. 12 hours of reading stream. Can you imagine, especially with my current situation? I would just die. I would straight up die. 12 hours of reading, no. That's not gonna happen. Though to be fair, I have ReZero here. Oh god, but it's the Polish version. That's why I never read it. I forgot. It's horrible. But I could like read you. I could read No Longer Human. Sound like from cheese. Also, pardon, because I'm a mouth breather today. Because I don't want to breathe through my nose in case something comes out. Jesus, our Savior, our favorite flavor. Bro's not mewing? 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 What's mewing? Found out my lip balm is from Poland. Ooh, what company? Maybe I know it. Maybe I know the company. Also, for some reason, I've been seeing a lot of Osamu Dazai memes everywhere. Like, as in Japan, released like a sweet bun. Like a sweet bun, as in like the food. Called Ningen Shikaku, so No Longer Human. And it's supposed to be like a something that their parents give to their children as a punishment, so they know that they're like a failure as a human being. Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? And I was watching, I was browsing through Mandarake, because I'm planning to do another unboxing video soon. Well, soon-ish, as long as I get stuff that's worth opening for you guys. And I found like this kind of warning sign that I can put on my door or like in a visible place. It looks like those kind of construction site warning plates, and it says like, warning, I'm a human failure. I'm sorry that I was born. I would like to apologize to my parents. Stuff like that. Like, what the hell? I didn't know where that came from. Why did Osamu suddenly became this prominent in social medias? Well, I got to go, everyone. Have a nice stream. Thank you so much, Psycho. Have a nice rest of your day. You guys know who Osamu Dazai is? I think I told you before, but he's a writer. He's like the, let's say, in prominence, I would say he's like the Shakespeare of Japan. Like, everyone knows him. People read him in schools as they're like, they go through all of his works and learn his biography and stuff. He's one of those kind of people. Very important cultural icons in a way. such a bad feeling. I have. But no, I'm not doing another weird roleplay about you hiding in an abandoned house where someone lives in its walls. Nice blowies. Okay. They're gonna be a bit short. Actually, let me grab a scratching device. So I'll do some blowing and scratching at the same time. I'm gonna be multitasking. Oh my god, freaking chair. I swear this chair was the worst purchase I made in my whole life. I regretted a few purchases before in my life, but this one takes the cake. It takes the shit cake. It deserves to end on the shit list. Not only did it take forever to arrive, and it arrived in pieces, and I had to ask people to send other parts because they sent the wrong ones. But also I ended up having to go and just buy my own screws to put it together because they sent the wrong ones. I mean, hey, it might be just my immaculate luck, but I don't think that's it. I think it's just incompetence and poor quality control or lack thereof. One good thing that came out of me being sick was I caught up to a lot of anime. And I mean a lot. I finished like, let me see, six seasons of anime overall. I think even more, 6 or 7. That is a lot for a person who just had like a 4-year break from watching anime at all. But it's good because like I enjoy it, and I had a time where I just couldn't watch it because I just straight up did not enjoy watching anime. I didn't feel like this this excitement for what's gonna happen next in the story. I was completely like, I was just completely didn't know even how to put it. I just didn't care. I just didn't care what's gonna happen next. I would watch one episode and I would be like, who really cares what happens to characters? I wouldn't feel the thrill. And I do feel it now. It's very slight, but it's enough to motivate me to keep watching, which is a really good thing. Because for those who are not in the know and might not remember, I've been having problems with stuff like that. Excitement was a completely alien feeling for me for like the past 6 years. So it's nice to see it come back, at least slightly. It's probably also why I started playing a lot more games and stuff. I also remembered that there was this website, Anime Music Quiz, where you can basically, well, it is what it is. You basically guess anime by their openings, endings, or inserts. Most people just do openings, because that's what, most people focus on. And I find it really fun, because I can listen to my favorite anime openings and play a game at the same time. I only play solo. I used to play a lot when I was in different Discord with different people, and we just had a bunch of anime fans. I feel like on my, within my viewers, at least the ones that are very outspoken about watching anime, because I don't know, maybe there are some secret watchers who hide their power level, as they say. But I feel like I'm mostly alone with how deep I'm in it. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But it just means that I don't really have anyone to play it with. However, if you feel like playing with me, then I'm always open. Because I mostly play it just to listen to music. I don't really care for winning. The only thing you get for winning is like points, and you can use those points to buy new avatars and stuff. So unless you are striving to be the very best, the bestest there ever was, then it's a bit, it's a bit pointless. Or unless you're like extremely competitive, because I know that there are people who are really, really competitive about all the stuff they do. Why am I yawning? It's just midnight. I yawned exactly as midnight struck. Is that a sign? Is that a sign? Is that like the sign from the heavens above? Is it? I don't know. Oh my god. Guys, do you see this? Oh no. Am I? Oh, this is just effects in the application. Never mind. the throw go through? I think the throw got stuck somewhere, because I didn't see it go through. Let me throw it again. Huh? Wait, why aren't the throws working? Can I turn off the lights? Oh, that's not good. Something is not working. What? Yes, something is no, yes. A lot more no than yes. Well, I suppose we don't have redeems now. Well, we do have the ASMR redeems at the very least. It's very disappointing. Thank you so much for the follow, Crusty Filth. Enjoy your stay. Despite not having redeems because they just stopped working randomly. Despite the application running in the background perfectly fine with no error messages or anything. Why can't stuff just work? I just want stuff to work. Is that expecting too much from stuff? Am I really asking too much? Also, guys, I have an, yeah, I'll just say it, because there's no point in hiding it. You know that my Life 2D model is in the works, right? I'm having a serious announcement, and I'm just gonna be ear biting in the meantime. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Oh, I feel like a clown anyways. Oh. So, I had to switch riggers. I had to get a new rigger for my model. And the new rigger was very communicative. And we set up everything, and it was absolutely perfect. I was really happy. And I liked her portfolio and everything. And now we're just fallen out of contact somehow. She doesn't read my messages anymore. I haven't gotten any updates after like 2 weeks. Well, it's gonna be 3 weeks soon. And the deadline is coming, and I don't know what's going on. So there is a high chance that I might end up with no rigger again. So me switching to Live 2D is gonna be postponed yet again. I just don't know what to think about it. It's like I was like joking to my artist that there's like a curse, and then I should like send the model for someone to like do some sort of magical curse dispel thing on it. So so it actually goes through at some point, because I don't know anymore what's going on. I don't know what's going anymore. Going on anymore. I can't speak. Oh no, you're having issues with your model. Yeah. I mean, the model itself is done. The art is done, but the animation, the rigging. Every single time, man. Every single time. Why? It was like, oh, it seems like such a nice person. The reviews are so good, and I kind of like how like neat the rigging is. It wasn't like flashy, but it was like what I was looking for. You know, it was like very very clean, and was it had the right perspective, because that's something that a lot of riggers get wrong. Even those very expensive ones sometimes make your face look flat when you look to the side. And she did it perfectly fine, and of course it was too good. It was, you know, it was just too good to be true. East Sector IP address punched. No, I am like 99% sure that it's something out of their control. But it still doesn't make the situation any better for me, right? On my side, because they've been going through VGen, and she has like very good reviews from people, and the stuff that I saw that she delivered is adequate quality. And I just don't see why she would do this maliciously. So I'm just guessing, especially since we you know, it was a perfectly polite exchange, very She actually looked at the model, and we went through all the stuff that we wanted to do with it and stuff. So I just, you know, maybe I'm too trusting of people. I don't know, but it's gonna resolve one way or another. I would rather it have been like delayed because something, you know, something out of the ordinary happened, and still get her rigging than just having it all be cancelled, to be honest. Because like it's not very time sensitive. It's just kind of tiring when you had so many drawbacks. No, so many. There's a word for it. So many roadblocks. Bread. Setbacks. Yeah. That's the one, Basil. Thank you. Bread. It sounds like I'm saying it, the boret. My throat is already giving me issues again. I was also thinking about, like, let's talk about something more pleasant. I was thinking about, because I want to do the unboxing thing, right? And I was wondering if... There, you hit the spot. Oh. I was wondering if we could maybe browse Mandarake together. What do you guys think? We could like look for items for me to buy. I could set up like a maximum that I can afford, and we could go through Mandarake together. And we could see just how many weird stuff they have. One drawback is I would probably have to, well, is it really a drawback? Because I can't buy 18 plus stuff anyway for the stream. So I would just put on like the 18 plus filter, because that's a thing that exists. Buy a bread body pillow. No, they don't have stuff like that. At least I don't think they do. They have a lot of weird stuff on Mandarake. I posted on Discord. I found like hangers. They actually did hangers with anime characters. I think it was from K. Like just those like cheapest plastic hangers with silhouettes of, well, they were not only silhouettes, they were like full color images of like cutouts of anime characters on them. Like, why? Why? I was still surprised because I didn't find that much weird stuff. Oh, they had like oh gosh, those were horrid. They had like you know those that company Funko, you know, from Funko Pops. Well, you might know, if you saw my Twitter, you probably know that I really dislike the stuff they do, and apparently I didn't know that they started doing plushies as well. And as you might expect, their plushies are not much better than their figurines. They want to go for like the cute, deformed look, but they just look like I'm deformed and me kind of look, you know. I was gifted a random Funko Pop from work. I don't collect them, so I have no idea what to do with it. I hear they sell pretty okay. I would honestly, I know it's a gift, but I would just sell it. Especially if it's unopened, then you should get your money's worth. I'm sorry, Funko Pops, I just, no, like, okay, I'm gonna explain myself right now. Aesthetics aside, when I buy, at least that's my stance on it, okay? Because there's definitely a market for Funko Pops, as you can tell, because a lot of people buy them. My view is, if I want a figurine that represents a character, I buy a figurine that looks like the character. Okay? It's She-Hulk. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Trip. I am so sorry. That's like the worst thing that you could have gotten. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. I can't help you. Wow. I don't know. Just burn it. Just make a rocket, put it inside of the rocket, and just shoot it. Maybe record it. Maybe it will go viral. They're chibi and they're not cute. They have empty, vapid look, like their faces have no emotion. They look like fucking squares. They're not. I hate them so much. But to each their own. But I hate them. I hate them so much. I mean, if it's an anime character, just buy an android. Just get an andro. It's gonna be like leagues better. It's gonna actually look like a chibified version of the character, not like a square with empty eyes peering into your soul, vaguely adorned with items that the character is associated with. And if you buy them used, they're fairly affordable. To be fair, I don't know the pricing of Funko Pops, because which might not surprise you guys, I've never looked into buying any. She isn't even transformed, it's her human form. Oh my god, so no one even knows who that is. It just looks like, oh, this is a figurine of a woman, like some random woman from something or other. But I think they write like the show on the box. As long as you haven't thrown away the box, maybe people will know just because they read it. Then again, I don't think there are many She-Hulk fans. Maybe the original comic, yeah, but oh no, it's not been touched. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's the thing, like, I don't really like being... I have been gifted figurines before. I don't really like being gifted figurines. Because, as you might know, if you haven't known before, you know now that I'm a bit of a figurine snob, okay? And whenever someone buys me like a cheapo figurine, I just go like, wait, what am I gonna do with this? Am I gonna put this like $5 Chinese knockoff next to my $400 official figurine for the character? Like, mate, no, no, just no. Like, I appreciate the gesture and the research and stuff, but don't, just don't. Overall, like, I feel like it's just a waste of money buying those things, and it also supports, the bootleg market, which is rampant with anime figurines. But one good thing that came out of bootleg figurines is there is a whole market now where people buy those figurines and customize them. And I actually considered trying to do that, like get like a knockoff and just kind of modify it, repaint it and stuff. But I don't know, it's still a bit of an expense for something that's it's stealing someone else's design. you know, the more people buy those figurines, the more of them are gonna show up on Amazon. It's quite miserable because even if you want to buy an official figurine through Amazon, which never do that. First of all, never buy official figurines through Amazon, because first of all, you're gonna overpay by like 50%, and second of all, there's a very high chance that you will click on the wrong link, which is gonna be slightly cheaper, and you're gonna get like a knockoff instead of the original thing. And I don't think anyone wants that, right? Then again, how many of you guys even collect figurines? I know it's a very weird hobby and very expensive hobby to get into. I got into it like years ago. I have not been collecting for longer than I've been collecting. Just to clarify, I have not been buying figurines for the last 8 years or so. I don't even remember when was the last time that I bought a figurine. I have one. Oh. What character? Is it from anime or something Western? I don't collect, but I like buying some from time to time. Oh. I'm gonna have to ask you guys to post your collections on Discord. I wanna see them. I used to do like full photo sessions for my figurines, and I would post them on Discord of like a very short review. I used to play Warhammer when I was younger. That counts. I don't have them anymore, but hey. Yeah. Phantom Funko Pop, no. no. It turns out that I'm gonna like, and I'm gonna anger like half of my viewers because I don't like Funko Pops. And I'm gonna badmouth them. My fave is probably collab figurine of Goku and Vegeta from the Brawling movie. Oh. Don't worry, I hate them. It was a gift from my parents. Oh yeah, that's what I said, right? Don't buy. Well, then again, Funko Pops might feel like because it's a known company, right? So they might sound like a good choice. To be honest, I'll be completely honest with you. If someone were to buy me either a Funko Pop or a Chinese knockoff, get me the Chinese knockoff. I'm getting the Chinese knockoff. The good Brawling movie or the bad one or the other bad one or the other bad. Oh my gosh. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I've ever watched a single episode of Dragon Ball from beginning to end. I just haven't. I saw it play on my friend's TV when we were kids, but it just seemed so freaking boring. It was just like muscular man with spiky hair screaming at each other for 10 minutes. And the fight ends into same. At least I'm not alone. Yes, because I think I saw the sentiment like with One Piece and with Dragon Ball. Like, oh, what kind of anime fan you are if you haven't seen those two? And I'm like, I'm just not into shonen. That's it. There's not much more into that. That's just it. My GF hates Funko Pops. She says that if someone gives her one, she'll consider it declaration of high five. High five. High five, Miss Fonzie. The good one from 2018. One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Naruto. Yeah, the big three. Yeah, the thing is, like, I remember when I was, like, really getting into anime. Because I've watched, like, I keep saying Evangelion, it's Evangelion. I watched Evangelion when I was a teen, like an early teen, and that was a long time ago. Truth be told, and that was when it like clicked for me, and since then I've watched like Serial Experiments Lane, and like, what was it? I always forget the title for that one. Armitage, and a couple of others, but they kind of, I didn't really remember them that much, while Evangelion stuck in my head since then, and the rest was just like, I remembered Lane, but I did not understand a single thing about the show, so I rewatched it later. But when I was like actually going back, because I finally got my first internet connection, and that's when I started watching anime, and that was in 2006 or 5, like somewhere around that time was when I got my first proper internet connection, where I could just get my hands on anime shows. And yeah, I think the big three back then was One Piece, of course, because it's been still going back then as well, Naruto, and Fairy Tail. I think Fairy Tail was a thing back then, and it was really prominent. They were like going head to head. Oh, and Bleach. Yeah. I never watched any of those shows. Not a single one. But I'm kind of curious what happened to like Fairy Tail, because it was really, really prominent back then. It was like going head to head with the big three, and then suddenly it just got dropped off and was like kicked off the train somewhere mid transit. It fell out the window. I don't know, because I don't watch shonen shows, so I didn't know what happened there. Fairy Tail fell into the hole of fan service and repetition. Because I know like Naruto had a lot of issues with fillers. That was the big thing. Everyone said like, oh, if you want to watch Naruto, watch from this episode to this episode, then from this episode to this episode, and then skip this arc, and then go here. It was just like a running joke. I don't think I've heard about that. I heard that about One Piece. One Piece did have filler episodes, but most of what people said was just there are arcs that are better and arcs that are worse. But again, I don't think it's a subject that I should be speaking on, because I don't watch shonen shows. Well, I do, but not many, and not any of those like long running ones. I prefer my shows to be achievable to finish within a lifetime. If you catch my drift. Yeah, when I played Anime Music Quiz, I get kind of reminded of the shows that I started from, and I kind of started to reminisce of how I actually looked for shows in the early days. Because, there were, I wasn't a part of any big community, so it was just, I was watching, reading reviews on anime-centric websites. More blowies. And I think the fact that if you go back to my watch history, there's a lot of shows that are extremely now they're kind of considered posh and something that only elitists people watch, the typical taste. But I only watched it because it had good reviews, and I just watched. Oh, okay, it seems to. I read the review, and they were non-spoiler reviews. And if it sounded interesting, I would just give it a go. To be fair, I was a very edgy kid, so I probably naturally gravitated to darker stuff. But not like the darker of, oh, my eyes glow in the dark and I have a sword that's filled with tears of my unfulfilled promise to my love. This is stuff like that. No. More like nihilistic, dark, depressing stuff. Oh, we live in a world that's gonna end in 24 hours. Nothing matters anymore. That was my mood. I still very much like dystopian settings. I've been meaning to do watch-alongs if you guys would be interested. On Discord, but I didn't know if my taste lends itself to a very good time. Yeah, that's the thing, I would never watch Dragon Ball. I could not sit through a single episode of Dragon Ball. It's just, there's absolutely nothing appealing for me in there. Like I said, I have to have the dystopia, the darkness, the characters who have lived just because they have their last sliver of hope inside of their heart, and then even that is extinguished by the end of the series. That's the kind of show that I like. We could watch Technolize. Would you guys want to watch Technolize with me? As a fun fact, the first episode, I don't think it has any dialogue, or maybe just one line of dialogue. It's all visual storytelling. Jojo. Oh no. Oh no. It's the thing, right? That's why I haven't done any yet. Because my tastes are very, very weird. I like the odd stuff. The unusual. Oh, let's do a test. Did you guys watch did you Wisecotch? Did you guys watch JoJo's Bizarre? Yes, also adventurous. Devilman Crybaby. That I have a couple of issues with that show. But it's very personal. I told you I'm an elitist, okay? I'm an elitist scum when it comes to anime. I'm like with figurines. Well, okay, I can't really call myself an elitist with anime because I watch a lot of mainstream shows as well. And trashy shows as well. Okay, never mind that. But I just have like a few things that I really don't like in shows. And there's a couple of directors that I don't like the works of. And there's like a whole studio that I never watch anything of. Because I tried a few times and they always make the same thing. Oh, I know. I'm so hard to please. And Devilman, I think Devilman would probably be something up my alley. I think it's something that would be up my alley, but I'm just so like annoyed by the director, because he's such a hipster, artsy fartsy kind of guy, and the way he does storytelling just infuriates me. He just makes things confusing for the sake of them being confusing, instead of having like any goal in it. Just so he can like sit down there in his fancy like beret and go like, you don't quite understand what I was trying to convey with this piece of art, you know. This is the kind of guy he is, and I just Guts, you really are. Yes, I am an elf, ears and all. I want more shows with elves, by the way. I know we've been getting a pretty good portion of them now. There's this of course there's Frieren, but there's also one with the food one, the what was it, Dungeon Meshi? The one where they eat food in dungeons? I don't know. I haven't watched a single episode yet, but there's a very funny looking, as in not funny looking as in like ugly, but like a quirky comic relief elf character in there, which I find quite adorable, and I would kind of like to give it a watch at some point. But I'm waiting for it to end. I don't want to watch it like Frieren. I have my hands full looking and checking when the new episodes show up of Frieren. Oh, I think I read a little of that once. It does feel slightly familiar to me as well. I think at some point someone might have posted it somewhere on social media, and I ended up reading like a chapter, like one chapter or something, because it does feel vaguely familiar, the elf character. Also, there's a lot of people freaking out about the new. Speaking of elves, there's gonna be another elf another elf anime coming soon-ish. I think. Is it this year? No, I think it's either the end of this year or like next year. It's gonna be like a story about well, the title is Elfu wa Dieto Dekinai, or something like that. So it's like about an elf who's moved to our world, and she discovers fries and gets fat, and then she tries to lose weight, but she fails because the food is so good. Oh yeah. They get addicted to fast food though. So, yeah. Something like that. Elves can come and go between our world and there, but they need to be same weight to make sure there's no smuggling, I think. Get addicted to fast food though. Wait, is that the... So that's the whole story. Yeah. Oh, I heard about it. Yeah. So like if you directly translate the title, is something like elf can't go on a diet. It's kind of odd. Well, can't. It's kind of hard to translate because it's dekinai as in like the possibility. So they find it impossible to go on a diet because the food is so good. Basically, what's implied, she's failing at going on a diet. I mean, more elf, the better. It's good to see them used as like actual characters instead of just, fan service. I mean, I don't mind elf fan service. I mean, I do love me a busty elf archer lady, but it would be nice to have like some more deeper representation of the character trope. And I feel like Frieren does like hell of a job doing that. Do you guys watch Frieren, by the way? What is Frieren anyway? Oh, it's like I'm gonna give you like a very short description. It's basically a story about an elf who, together with a team of adventurers, a party if you will, defeated the Demon King, and basically the story starts when they are finished with fighting the Demon King. And it shows like what happens to the party afterwards, and like it shows it from the perspective of Frieren, who's as an elf lives for hundreds if not thousands of years, and she sees all of her friends slowly pass away, and for her it was like a short experience, like relatively, but it left a huge mark on her because it is well, okay, I'm not gonna go into that, but because that's all speculation. But yeah, it left a huge mark on her, and she actually cried when the main hero, the Yusha, passed away. Because that's like the turning point of the story. The main knight, the hero, passes away, and yeah, that's all you have to know. Like, she basically tries to give more attention to the people she's around, to like actually get to know them before they disappear from their life. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting take and an approach. Finally, someone takes an approach to the fact that elves live for a very, very long time. Sounds interesting. Setting it after the world was saved. Yeah, it's subverting the trope, right? I don't want to call it a deconstruction. I don't think it is a deconstruction. It has some parts of a decon, but it's mostly just a very moving story. It's also very funny and heartwarming. My GF and I are on episode 13. Oh, nice. I'm on episode 18 right now. I think today's Friday, right? So the episode should release today. Well, now it's Saturday because we passed midnight, at least in my time zone. But yeah, the new episode should release on Friday, so I don't know what Japanese time is now, like, but we'll probably have to wait like a day more before we can watch it anyway, so it's no big deal. It's a no big deal. It's no big deal. We got rats drinking here somewhere now. I cut my nails again. It's so underwhelming. I'm gonna grow them out soon. But I cut them because I was not expecting to stream anytime soon. And I don't really have anything to top with. No. I can just do this at the very most. One thing that I just finished, which I was putting off for a very long time, was ReZero, the second season, and I loved it. It was really good. It's really good. I found it a little jarring with how like the structure felt very rigid. Like the first season felt a lot more liquid. I know it sounds weird. It felt more fluid. Like it was more unexpected. I'm not saying that there's no twists, because there's huge twists in the second season, but you could kind of expect when the twists are gonna happen based on the structure of the episodes. And the first season was very unexpected because it felt like this huge a journey sort of story. And this one is very more, what kind of English is that? It was a lot more static. It felt a lot more static. But it was a lot of fun. And I don't know if you guys watched ReZero, so I don't want to do any spoilers. But I'm sad, is what I can say. I'm sad. I'm happy, but I'm sad. I'm just living hope. No, stop. I'm already dead. Don't do me like this. I'm gonna have to hug my Nesoveriram plushie extra hard this night. Before I sleep. Before I cry myself to sleep. I know people are sad for the blue-haired girl, and that's about it. Yeah, then I'm not gonna spoil it, because it's a really good show. And Subaru is... freaking hell. Subaru is probably the best protagonist I've seen in an anime. I know a lot of people like hated on him, like when the first season was starting off. People freaking hated Subaru. I think he's one of the best freaking protagonists I've ever seen in an anime. The character growth and even like the depth of the character is just insane. It's something you would never expect from an isekai show. You would expect it to be like a blank self-insert. He's absolutely not that. He's annoying at the start, and he gets his he learns his lesson. But then you kind of learn about him, and you kind of start to really like him. Well, I don't know what the general consensus is, because I don't really care. I don't read reviews anymore, because I used to check reviews on my anime list from time to time. But my god, it's become like a cesspool. People are like review bombing anime because they don't like something about them. They like, it's crazy. People make accounts to put in like negative reviews just to bloat the low scores. Like it's pathetic, man. So I started completely ignoring the reviews. And if I just find the premise interesting, I just watch it. And if I don't, I don't. So I kind of had to go back to the old system somewhat. Also, if you guys have my enemy list profiles, or any analyst, I don't know how people actually pronounce that one. Feel free to leave them like on Discord or something. We can like I don't have any lists, so I probably won't be able to befriend you there, but I'm on my anime list, so you can find me there if you wish, or you can just post your link. So trigger type more, okay, more. I'm just joking. Fonzie. I know what you mean. One thing I kinda regret not doing when I first started streaming was actually putting more emphasis on me being an anime watcher. It is kinda expected, it's to be expected, because I was on a break when I started streaming, so you know. Why would I put any emphasis on it when I wasn't actively watching at the time? But I'm kind of passionate about anime since I've been watching it since I was a little boy, and I've watched. Well, I'm not like in the thousands or anything, but I'm deep in hundreds, and I wish I could like do more stuff about anime on my streams. I think I think I did like an anime tier list at some point. I watched Asobi ni Ikuyo, and I consider it the worst I've ever watched. Asobi ni Ikuyo, is that the one with like Neko girls? Is that the one? It's like alien Neko girls or something. Horrible. But I think I dropped it, you know? So it must have been really bad, because my rule for watching anime is like, I will watch it until a certain threshold of badness. And at some point, like, if something drops below a 5 for me, there's like a 95% chance that I'll drop it, because I don't want to waste my time on it. So I have a lot of dropped shows. My record is a show that I dropped after, I think, 22 out of 26 episodes. Because I was really hoping that it would get good. And that was the show that really taught me a lesson. It's really, yeah, I think it was really bad, because I don't even know if I have it on my list, because if I dropped it on the first episode, I might not have it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even have it on my watch list, which means I basically opened the first episode, and after the first episode I was like, get out of here. So I suppose we can agree on that one, Fonzie. I have a very vague recollection of it, so it must have been like 10 years ago when I watched it. And don't get me wrong, I do watch fan servicey, like harem shows. Well, harem shows not so much, but fan servicey stuff I do watch. I even forced myself, because we did like an exchange, and I think I told you guys before, but we did like an exchange where I basically watched Tolavru, and the other guy, which I exchanged with, watched Serial Experiments Lane, and I managed to finish 2, or was it 2? I think it was 2. Give me a sec. 1. No, I definitely watched. Oh, it hasn't loaded in, probably. Yeah, it hasn't loaded in because I have too many shows. I watched 2 full seasons and an OVA of Tolavru, which is a harem ecchi show, if you guys didn't know. It has really good art, I'll give him that, but it bored the shit out of me. I did not enjoy that one. The first season was the worst. I barely slogged through that one, and then I watched the OVA. The OVA was just pure fan service. And then I watched the second season. The second season was... it was bad, but it was like... It was more enjoyable than unenjoyable. Let's put it this way. But I just couldn't go any further. It was just... I was just so tired after watching it. And I couldn't go. So, yeah, I think that's the extent of my harem experience. I don't really like... Oh wait, I did watch what was it? Monster Musume? Monmusu? Did you guys watch Monster Musume? I can't believe that it's fairly old now, right? Yeah. I haven't. It's from 2015. Oh gosh, time flies. But yeah, Monster Musume was... It was only watchable because the characters were kind of funny, but it had more issues than good things. No, I was even... No, maybe I'm going too far, but it was just... When it was good, but when it was bad, it was really bad. Ishizuka Reviewers is kind of fun. Oh yeah, I kind of like it, but it's gonna sound weird as you know, fellow man of culture. I'm kind of getting bored of the formula. It's like, you know, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. I like the first episodes, and the more I watch it, I'm like, I don't really want to watch another episode anymore. I'm at the 10th episode, so I have 2 episodes left, so I will probably finish it at some point. But I'm kind of bored of the formula. I don't feel any reason to watch it because there's no plot that's gonna move forward. The gags are fine, but there's a lot of misses. And no, the art is beautiful and classy. But I don't know. Just just watching it for the Japanese rendition of YMCA, right? The opening really caught me off guard. Holy crap! It is, yeah, it's a thing that happened in anime history now. But yeah, I feel like the first episodes had a lot more depth to them too, which is like understandable because if it's like a fresh subject matter, you can do a lot with it. But the further you go, you start kind of getting to the point where you kind of explored all of the immediately interesting stuff, and you have to kind of dig, and it gets kind of this with most shows though. Hence the kinda. I will finish it at some point, though. Like I said, it's not something that I'm gonna drop. I enjoy it. I don't enjoy it immensely. I really liked the first episodes, like first 3 or 4 ones. They were really good. But afterwards, it started kind of falling off for me. I had this similar experience with One Punch Man, where basically I really, really enjoyed the show, but it started falling off very quickly because I just got bored of the formula again. It's like, what can you do with the main character who kills everything with one hit? Like, okay, it's a fantastic gag of like this mixed up expectations where you see a guy who no one really takes notice of, and he's the strongest one. The guy who has to do like everyday chores, but at the same time saves the fucking universe. It's the gag, the gap gag, the gag that's based on the gap between things in the character, right? And I feel like at some point it just naturally leads you to the point where you have to either break the mold and basically destroy the whole premise. So he's gonna find an enemy that he won't be able to hit in one kill, kill in one hit, or you basically move that character to the side as like a wild card to use if something really bad happens in the story and you need him, and you focus on the side characters. And because those side characters can get hurt and they can lose, and they're not all powerful, so their stories will have a lot more drama and stuff like that. So I think there's only 2 ways you can go about that, and none of those are really good. Because the first one is basically, oh, okay, so the whole premise is gone. And the second one is, oh, okay, it's a spin-off now, basically. But yeah, Salem has less screen time than the side characters. Yeah. I mean, that's the only, feasible ways of working with subject matter like this, I feel. At least I can't imagine any other way. There might be. I don't know. I'm not like a director or a mangaka or a story writer or anything. I kind of liked how Mob kind of did it, because Mob has a very similar premise to One Punch Man. But what they did which they didn't do with Saitama, is they gave a vulnerability to the main character. Obviously, you knew that nothing really bad would happen to him because it's not that kind of story, but there is like this, there are things that can happen to the main character that, while not necessarily will just destroy the character, but there is some sort of vulnerability, even if it's not physical. It's like psychological. So you can kind of empathize with them, at least on some level. Mob is a series about growing up and how important emotions are hidden behind a fighting shonen. Yes and no. I wouldn't say that that's the main premise. I think the main premise was always about because it's a bit of a trope, I would say, that like, oh, it's the quiet kid. I think that's like the whole premise of Mob. It's, oh, the quiet kid, and it's kind of built upon that with a typical one's stylistic of extremely powerful main characters. But it's really well utilized, I would say. It's given a lot more depth to it, and ultimately it has, whether naturally or just through time, changed into like a story about growing up, which is really good. Mab is one of the best side characters. The muscle training group, yeah. Yeah. Overall, the side characters were very interesting, and they played a very major role in the whole story arc. It was nice seeing, like, first, like, because they touched upon a couple of different subjects, like personal growth, because like you could say the first season was about like personal growth. The second one was about like social growth, and the third one was like actually growing up as a person, like becoming an adult, taking responsibility, that sort of stuff. So the first one was about yourself, second was about your surroundings, and the third one was like about like you have everything you need, and now you have to progress towards becoming an adult, and you have to take things into your own hand and confront the truth, face your weaknesses and your strengths, and get your shit together, basically. Get your shit together. Wholesome jokes are the best. Yeah. I've been having like a love for that kind of character since freaking Onizuka. Have you guys watched GTO? Or read it? Because I think I both read it. I read the manga, I watched the show, and I also watched a live action adaptation. Because I really liked it. A great teacher, Onizuka. The guys face a hacked, buffed guy that are above them without hesitation, yeah. Yeah, it's like the acceptance. The thing about that particular group of characters is the feeling, like the pleasant, like warmth of acceptance that they emanate toward the main character, which is like a nice clash, right? Because you expect the the buff guys to be assholes, and suddenly they're like they're actually very, very wholesome people who just want to improve, and they want to watch others improve, which is yeah, like the gym bros, but like bros before gym and gym bros. Haven't watched it, but has one of the best openings ever. Yeah. GTO. You should watch it. I think you should watch it. It's really good. It's probably one of the few stories that I watched that, like, from the beginning to end feel kind of consistent. It does go a little insane at times, but I loved every second of it. Whether you read the manga, watch the show, or watch the TV show, it's all good. The TV show is probably like it's a little amateurish, and they had to basically like tone down some stuff, and they don't have the reaction faces that are so classical, so recognizable from GTO. Shigo was right. A body built naturally is way stronger than just buffed with powers. I love that. Yeah, it's also like I feel okay. That's probably reaching a lot, because you might know that one is not like an extremely good artist. He has the style. Hello, Dandalorian. Welcome to the stream. We're just chatting about anime while I'm tapping on the microphone. I was saying something and I kind of lost my thought. Oh right, one, yes. So I feel like Shiga was a little bit like one in a way, because one is really good at stories, but he's bad at art. Arguably, but he's been getting a lot better, and I feel like this whole story might be a bit of like an analogy to how one basically overcome with hard work. He has overcome his inability to draw. Like, he was able to get his stories out despite not being born with talent that was, that he could put in the work into and build up like a skill. And he just basically like forced through, because I know a lot of people don't want to accept. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Dandalorian. A lot of people don't want to accept the fact that you do need talent to be a great artist. Okay, I know it's become a controversial thing. I can't speak. What's going on? It's become a bit of a controversial take. But you do need a certain amount of talent to like unlock the ceiling to which you will be able to get to with hard work. And if you don't have talent, the ceiling will be very low and you will be hitting your head all the time. But there are people who don't have the talent and they just grind themselves to dust. And some few of them work hard enough to, and like supply their, because if you don't have the artwork, you can kind of fill it in with stuff that other people can't do, like do unique stories, do better dialogue, do things that are unique to you, and like make something that's gonna be maybe not perfect technically, but it's gonna be unique to you, and something that will push it above, something just let's prove that a good story and good characters carry better. Yeah, exactly. Like he just puts a lot of passion and hard work into his stuff. And what he can't deliver with art, he delivers with other forms of expression. Anime, I recently started watching it again. Oh, what have you been watching? Yeah, I would say like one is probably one of the biggest inspirations for people who feel like they just can't, reach a certain level in certain skills, that on the first, when you have your first glance at a certain like category of like content, you would think that something is extremely necessary. It's kind of like those singers, for example, that have a voice that's very unique, and on like the first glance it's gonna be like unappealing, but they build up their skill and their expression that it actually makes them stand out from the crowd. They might not sound like your typical vocals from your radio music, but they become something unique and something that's, even more expressive, and it stands out from the crowd. So yeah, stories like that are very inspiring. Let me have a sip of water. I've been going for a bit long today, but I thought like whatever. I haven't streamed for almost 2 weeks because of being sick, so I can go a little longer. If you guys can go this long, I can keep up. Stretch. Okay. A warning. The chair might make a sound. Thank you, NP. Oh gosh, there's like a pain behind my shoulder blade that I think it appeared when I was like slouching. I was playing Monster Hunter for like a couple of hours on one day because I was just miserable and sick, and I just wanted to get my head off of stuff. So I was just like slouching and playing Monster Hunter for a couple of hours. And I think I messed up my shoulder a little. I'm old. Oh, one thing. I'll go back to the AMQ thing, the anime music quiz thing. Would you guys be interested if I played this on stream? Because I thought it would be like, because I played it on my own time yesterday. I was having a lot of fun playing it. It was like, that's like a good way to kind of get myself to talk about certain series that I kind of forgot about. Because I was like listening to the songs and I was like, oh wait, I did watch that. It was a really good show, and I could introduce you guys to some new stuff. Which one? It's a website called Anime Music Quiz, or AMQ for short. If you Google it, it should show up. If it doesn't show up from the shortcut, you can just write Anime Music Quiz. It's like a website with you have to make an account, and it's basically a quiz that uses your well, if you have AniList or My Anime List, I think, it can automatically download your watched anime shows, kind of redundant, and basically quiz you from the opening songs or inserts or ending songs, whichever you choose, from the shows that you watched. It plays like short snippets, like 20-30 seconds of an opening song, and you have to guess which show it is from. And you can play it solo or with friends. And when you play it with friends, you can mix up your watch lists. So basically, you know, some of your shows play, some of your friends' shows play, and you all guess them. And whoever guesses the most wins. Alright, please. Chill. It's Friday. Well, it's not Friday anymore. It's more like 2, well, it's not 2 a.m. yet, but it's 1:30 here in the middle of the European Europe. The European Europe, yes. Trigger word R. Do you want me to like R, matey, R? Or do you want me to do like a hard R, which is gonna be pretty rough on me, but I can try. It's gonna be tough. It stops rolling after a while. I can't even imagine how that must sound like from the other side. Do I sound like an old engine or something? Like a lawnmower. I'm an elven lawnmower. That's running behind your window. have to refill the bottle soon. For the ratos. For the ratos. Because the reason why I wanted to play it on stream is partially because it would like prompt me to talk about certain shows, and partially because I kind of want to like show some music from the shows that I watched. 'Cause some of it was like really good. Not all of it. There's a lot of like Ani songs, which are just whatever. But there's a bunch of really good music in those openings, and because I'm a bit of a anime hipster apparently, some of the shows and the music from them is not very well known, and I think it deserves to be known. And you might enjoy it. And if we feel adventurous, we could try like guessing shows from outside of my watched list, and then you'd have to help me guess them, because I watched a lot of shows in my life, but I have not seen a lot of the mainstream ones. So I would blank on stuff that's considered obvious. Oh no, throat. I know I just drank water. Please don't make weird noises on me. Because I was looking around who from my streamer friends is streaming right now, and I don't want to send you to like a normal stream. I want to send you to a paranormal stream. No, I want to send you to an ASMR stream, and none of my ASMR streaming friends are right now streaming. That was a weird sentence structure, but I wanna line someone up. No, don't leave. Okay, I can stay a little longer, but not much longer, okay? I still have a night to sleep through. Any more streams this weekend? I was thinking I could stream tomorrow, if you guys would be up for it. I was thinking I could do the anime quiz thing, actually. Oh, that's nice then. That's what I'm gonna do. I might do it a little earlier. I'll see about that. The thing about me is, like, if I have something planned, I can't really do anything throughout the day until I have it done. Because it basically captures my brain, and I only think about it. It's like an intrusive thought. I can't fully commit to anything. Because I keep thinking about the fact that I have like a certain thing to do later. What is Chibi doing? What's going on there? Maru! Maru! Hey! Maru! Hey! Maru! 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 Sorry about that. Maru is being destructive. She was just biting on a piece of wood. It's not really a big issue, but she wants to get underneath it to bite the plastic like fillers in the cage, which I don't want her to do. Maru. Hey. Maru. She's just walking around clueless, like she has this like penguin walk. It's so funny. Rats look really athletic when they're running, but when they just walk, they look from the back. When you look, they look like a penguin. Just go like. Look really, really funny. Okay, she's flat now. Okay, guys. I know. It's time for me to say goodbye. We will rate someone who's called Chise Ichikawa. And don't misread the name as Chisel Chikawa, because that's how I read it at first. And I was like, what the? No, it's not a chisel. it's Chisa Ichikawa. No space. Got me off guard. One last movie, okay. Guys, have a fantastic night, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye. Let's give a short rate message. Rat rate.